Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shukra. So this video is all about the fashion trends for summer 2025. We have mix and match sophisticated trends and easygoing trends. So let's get into it. As a collective, it seems that for summer 2025, we are leaning towards soft power when it comes to our fashion. We're going towards trends that are uplifting, positive, and woman-friendly. So let's start with a surprising trend for summer 2025, and that is plaid, which is defined as a checkered pattern with alternating stripes in different bands of color. Usually, plaid is seen in the cooler seasons, but this year it was all over the catwalk for spring and summer 2025. There are plenty of ways to wear plaid this year. You can combine different plaids together, or maybe just have a hint of plaid in your outfit, such as a plaid shoe or a bag. Usually we'll see plaid in the form of flannel shirts or flannel sweaters, but this year we also saw them in the form of ruffled skirts and outerwear. So plaid is definitely more of a comfort trend for us this year. Next we have fringe, or sometimes known as fringing when it comes to clothing pieces. It seems that we always have fringe a part of our season's trends in some way or another. But for summer 2025, we've seen it in different ways, such as a metallic form of fringing, which was seen during the shows of Dolce & Gabbana, Stella McCartney, and Burberry. But of course, we always have the flapper dress, which has fringe on it, which we saw during Fendi's show for spring-summer. And iconically, boho is always a good look when it comes to fringe. Usually people only associate fringe to festivals or festival season. However, this year, wearing fringe is in demand and really hot to wear all summer long. And it's always easy to pair fringe with a nice classic basic during the summer. Next trend for summer 2025 is skirted trousers. So yes, this is a Y2K trend that is making its way back around. And it is easy to style this by just layering up skirts or dresses over your trousers. However, this year, this has gotten a office wear upgrade since we saw a lot of layered tailoring on the runways. But of course, as stated, it's very easy to nail this trend by just layering a skirt or dress over your trousers. And one of the greatest things this year is that there are a lot of hybrid creations that you can invest into in order to help avoid the potential of bulkiness when you double up. We have skinks, squazzers, single-legged pants, which have been a good hybrid. Now with summer trends, there always has to be the light, airy options. So we have romantic ruffles as a summer trend this year, since nobody wants to resist a little romance this season. Designers all over the world embrace the delicate romantic ruffles in their collections, some in the form of light finishing touches and others going all out. Romantic ruffles are an easy and fun trend to adapt into your summer wardrobe by investing in a flirty ruffled skirt or dress for your next holiday, or maybe just a beautiful blouse for the office. One of the hottest trends for this summer is elevated flip-flops, which is very simple and easy to wear. On the runways for spring summer 2025, we saw so many looks paired with this simple shoe, such as heeled jelly plastics at Chloe and in both flat and block heeled versions at Miu Miu. Everyone is loving a heeled flip-flop in any form this year. Another hot and big summer trend is the East-West bag, which has been hot for a moment now, but this summer it's only going to keep getting hotter and hotter. The East-West bag has dominated the runways for multiple seasons now. This bag is defined by an elongated horizontal shape. The style also typically has long, thin, structured straps that are usually positioned on the center of the bag. But some designers have been playing around with that strict definition. And as we all know, the hottest East-West bag out right now is from Alaya, which is their Le Tequel bag. It has been leading the charge with this trend for the past few seasons. So, of course, many other big fashion houses have also adopted this style into their collections and are reworking their most iconic styles in the form of East-West bags. It wouldn't be a summer fashion trend if I did not include nautical as a summer trend. Nautical is all about sailor stripes, blues and whites, and just having a nod to anything related to sea wear. This trend comes back around every single year, and it's a classic trend at this point. You can embrace it with a simple Breton and jeans, or embrace it with rope belts, head-to-toe stripes, and sailor hats. One easy way to tap into this trend is going towards Miu Miu. They have a classic blue and white Breton, which will go with everything in your wardrobe this summer, and it will not go out of style. Another summer fashion trend is skull skirts / pleated skirts. The teeny tiny mini skirt has been trending for a couple of seasons now, so it's not surprising that you're going to see people continue to wear this skirt during the summertime. All around the runway, we saw pleated skirts dominate in shades of navy and gray, reminding us, of course, of our school uniforms, but with an elevated twist. You can go for the short or the midi. Either way, this is a great investment and will be a forever piece in your wardrobe. During the daytime, you could really invest in this trend by going for a full school uniform look. And then during the evening, take it more towards a sporty look. And these skirts do not discriminate. Pleats of any kind are basically welcomed. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so what color should I lean towards this summer? What is going to be a summer color for everyone this year? And this year, that color is powdered pink. As we all know, soft, sugary tones have been the biggest color trends of this year so far. Pink has stood out as a playful color choice for everyone. The powder pink color can be seen as soft and sweet. However, it also holds its own alongside navy and black and stands out very, very well during the summer. Okay, so we've spoken about ruffles. Now let's talk about tulle as another major fashion trend for summer this year. As we all know, tulle has been used as a way to give you naked fashion, in a sense. But now that the shock has simmered down towards the notion of naked fashion, tulle is given a more romantic look. Drapery was a key trend during the spring-summer fashion shows. A sheer moment for summer is always fun. Not only do the tulle looks on this season's runways feel undeniably sexy, the pastel shades at Chanel and interesting draping all across the runway give these pieces chic and sophisticated looks. Now, in a sense, people are expecting the naked dressing phenomenon. A very simple trend this year and classic trend are tank tops. Since over the years, it seems like basics have come back into the forefront of trends and are being celebrated more regardless. As far as wardrobe staples go, tank tops have always been regarded as one of the greats and a reliable base layer for any outfit. And in the recent seasons, this basic has received multiple high fashion makeovers, with designers looking to push the tank beyond its humble origins. Another summer trend this year is not buttoning your tops. Essentially, this is more of a styling trend for this summer, which is to leave your shirts unbuttoned in a way to give your shirts a slit. You can leave your shirts unbuttoned as far as you want and as little as you want as well. Taking your shirting to new depths simply by unbuttoning it that little bit lower than what you usually deem comfortable is a simple way to elevate something. Another fashion trend for this summer is not a surprising one, and that is sporty wear, which is infused with various sports from the Olympics, World Championships, etc. Designers have infused sports-looking attire into their runway pieces, from track jackets to having collaborations with well-known sports brands. Now let's move on to an interesting summer trend this year, and that is the spiral silhouettes. So I think at the heart of this trend is Elias collection when it comes to their spiral dresses and spiral tops. The backdrop for spiral silhouette inspired clothing is usually made using similar techniques to jewelry manufacturing. Lastly, let's end with a classic timeless summer trend, and that is the white dress, which can be styled any way you want and ranges in material, look, feel. A lot of designers signaled a clear shift away from the euphoric shots of color and frothy pastels that come around every spring and summer, with a bevy of swarm swan white dresses, which I think everyone can get into and everyone can feel beautiful in. And that is it for the summer 2025 fashion trends that I think everyone should have on their radar and are pretty easy to incorporate and style into your wardrobe. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know if you have any questions down below. As always, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, along with hitting the bell for notifications. Bye!